If you want to completely waste your 20s, stay broke, distracted, and average, well, I have good news. There's actually a perfect blueprint for it. And the scary part, most people are already following it perfectly. Not because they're lazy, but because nobody ever told them the truth. And later in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the one habit that quietly destroys your entire future. It's the one almost everybody ignores. And it's probably the reason you feel stuck right now. Now, I'll give it like a personal example. I've seen both sides of this. I've worked with guys who are disciplined, they're focused, and they're dangerous in a good way, both in law enforcement and my military career. But also at the same time, I've seen the opposite. I've seen the same age, same opportunities, but people who live completely different lives. I've been in environments where you don't get to be soft, where excuses don't matter, where discipline is the difference between success and failure. And here's what I honestly realize. Most people don't ruin their lives overnight. They don't just wake up one day and they're wanting to ruin their life. They do it slowly, daily, quietly, by following a blueprint they don't even know they're following. So if you want to waste your 20s, let me show you exactly how to do it. Number one, you're chasing dopamine all day. You begin to flood your brain with dopamine. Especially as Gen Zers, we've gotten into this really bad habit where this is constantly, we go on our phones, we go on our computer, we go on the TV screen, and what do? We scroll, we drink, and we party, and we repeat. This is every single day. But most people don't realize your brain isn't designed for this level of stimulation. And when you begin to overload it, when you're constantly consuming this content, everything important around you starts to feel boring. Work feels boring. The gym feels boring. Hanging out with your family and friends starts to feel boring. And building a future begins to feel boring. But this is really where it gets dangerous because now you don't lack discipline. You've trained your brain to reject it. For example, you say you want to make money. Maybe it's a side income. Maybe you want to make an extra $500 a month, but you can't even focus for more than 10 minutes. You say you want to get in shape. Maybe you're overweight, you're obese. You want to lose a couple pounds for that summer trip, but then you're exhausted from staying up all night, content scrolling, doom scrolling. And here's the honest truth. If you want to win in your 20s, you need to get comfortable being bored. This is silence, focus, and just getting the reps. That's where everything is built. Now, step number two, surround yourself with people who expect nothing from you. You're staying around low standard people. These are people who don't train, they don't read, they don't build, they don't grow. Because here's what honestly happens. You start thinking that's the normal. Now, here's a concept in psychology. It's called the social baseline theory. It shows that your behavior naturally aligns with the people around you. What does this mean? If your circle and the people you hang out around is average, you don't have to try to be average. You just will be. For example, you say you want more in this life. Maybe this is a better career, better friends, but your environment, it punishes growth. You start leveling up, and now you're doing too much. People begin, oh, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are your goals so big? And the solution is you don't need more motivation. You need a better environment because discipline is easier when it's normal. Now, step number three, blame everything except for yourself. This is this concept of avoiding responsibility. You're going to begin to blame your job, your past environment, where you grew up, your situation. But most people don't realize avoiding responsibility, it feels good because it kills your power. Now, if you're always saying it's somebody else's fault except for your own, then you can never fix it, which means you stay stuck in that same situation. And this is forever. And here's the honest truth. The moment you begin to take full responsibility of your actions, that's when everything changes because now you have control. Now, main point number four, you stay broke on purpose. You begin to make money from this new job that you just got, and then you begin to spend all of your paycheck. And this is every time. For example, you get a new paycheck. Maybe you work your 9 to 5. Every Friday, every 2 weeks, I get money into my bank account. And what does this go to? It's that brand new pair of shoes. It's the new car. It's new distractions. But you begin not to build assets. You have no investments and you have no plan. Now, here's some data. The average American in their 20s has little to no net worth. And it's not because they don't earn, but because they don't keep their money into a market or an asset. Now, if you want to waste your 20s financially, ignore this. You don't get rich from what you make. You get rich from what you keep and what you invest. Step number 5, you wait until you're ready. You wait until you feel confident. Wait until you're prepared. And you wait until everything is perfect. This is the habit that destroys people. Most people don't fail because they try and lose. They fail because they never start. That business idea that you had 5 years ago or 3 years ago, that fitness goal, that next step, everything is delayed over and over until years go by. And here's the truth. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. Now, nobody is coming to fix your life. There's no perfect moment, there's no sudden motivation, and there's no wake-up call. You either take control now or you look up at 30, wondering where the time went. And the worst part, it won't be dramatic. It'll just be average. Now, if you're serious about not wasting your 20s, you need to start here. Cut your dopamine in half. Get around people who are better than you. Take full responsibility for everything. Begin to start investing, even if it's small, and take action before you feel ready. That's it. It's simple, but it's not easy. Now, most people watching this, you guys are going to do nothing, and they'll agree. They'll feel motivated for one day, and then they'll go right back to the blueprint. But a few of you will actually change, and those are the ones who don't just survive their 20s, they dominate them. Decide which one you are. If you're serious about building discipline, making money, and separating yourself from being average, subscribe, because we're not doing normal here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.